Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kendra, and this is Kendra Full of Joy. Today, I'm doing an open collaboration, and it is, meaning open means if you'd like to join in on this collab, you can. It's just hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. So what that means is our leader, Patty, at Life with Patty 9531, gives us a prompt every week, and she has now for almost a year. This is week 43, and our prompt this week was Halloween, and it could be anything at all to do with Halloween. It could be anything. So I chose trick-or-treating. And so, let's see, I have my helper here. I used to use this as a grocery pointer. I dropped her and her ring fell off. It was a beautiful black widow with a burgundy belly, like a burgundy red dark belly. I painted her nails too. Okay, so I scrounged these from all around the house. I got with my kids and I said, has anybody, because I know they do, have candy in your bedroom? And so I got some of that from them, and then I got some scrapbook paper. And okay, we'll start with this. This bag right here was an actual big bag, and I cut it down to size to fit on this page because I'm using this size of a page to make each one of my prompts. And you can use whatever size you want, 1 page, 2 pages, whatever you want. Mine's 1 page this size every week. Okay. So I put black paper down. I put this bag, I cut it down so it would fit. I put a trick-or-treat, like scrapbook scrap there. I cut the handle so that it looks, because it would have been too big since I cut it down, and I taped it down. And then this used to be on us, it was a cupcake pick, and I took the part that sticks in the cupcake off. And she came out of a scrapbooking place, and she looks like a little girl trick-or-treater to me, being followed by a ghost. And then the rest of these are actual candy things. So here's an Haribo for gummy bears. And then there's a Hershey Kiss that says Hershey that comes out of that silver, Hershey Kiss. A little Twizzlers. This is from Scrapbook, and I put some black and orange twine bow. It's hard to see, but there you go, a bow. And that's something that somebody sent me once a long time ago, and I stuck it on there because I didn't have any candy corn. And a Jolly Rancher sucker, and I took the stick part off of the sucker, and I tried to make the scrapbook moon look like a sucker too, with a little bat up there. There's a Payday, Jolly Ranchers gummies, more of the Hershey Kiss, a Crackle bar, like the mini ones, one of the dark chocolate ones, a milk chocolate one, a Reese's Pieces king size that I just used for a recipe in one of my, videos. So I think that's all that I did, unless I missed a candy, and you can probably see if I did. Anyway, when I think of Halloween, I think of trick-or-treat, I think of children, and, just having a great time and filling up a bag and taking it home and letting mom and dad look through it, or whoever you're with, and make sure that there's no razor blades in apples, and there's no, I wonder if people actually did that. I guess they must have. I mean, back in the day, I don't think you could probably get a razor out of most razor blades. Well, maybe you can. Who knows? Babble, babble. I want to encourage you, if this is something that you'd like to do, in any way that you'd like to do, go ahead and do it. It's fun. All you got to do is include this information in your description or title, and you'll have a go, and she'll mention you at the end of the week. At the end of the week, she goes through on Sunday, and she says who participated. So that's part of the fun, too. Now, that being said, I don't know yet what next week's topic will be, but there'll be, when she talks about who participated for the Halloween for week 43, she'll tell us week 44's prompt. I keep saying topic. It's a prompt. And we'll have more fun with the next prompt. Oh, stay tuned if you're at all interested. I finished that puzzle, and I got out the next one and showed you that. And it's a Christmas one. And I know it's early for Christmas, but I explained why I was doing it like that. And if you're not going to watch that, it's, you can, or whatever you want to do, then I will say goodbye to you now. And I appreciate you stopping by and looking at my collab. And if you've never given me a thumbs up or a comment or subscribed, I would love to get to know you better if you subscribed. Even you don't have to subscribe, just make a comment and introduce yourself. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like to get in on subscribing, even though it's free. So other than that, thank you for watching, everybody, and stay tuned for that last part of the puzzle where I talk about putting together and then tearing up. And when there's a review, too, for the kind of puzzle I just did, my favorite brand of puzzle, a nice review for them. Okay, bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. And I wanted to show you a picture of the puzzle. It is totally finished. And like I said, I got to put the last piece in. I didn't do as much of this as I typically do. I didn't do half, I bet. I bet I did a little over a quarter. So, it was fun. I liked this part right here the best, and this part, because it was easy to spot. They had distinct colors, writing here, the black and the white, and the candles were easy to spot. This up here was making me nuts. Too much of the same. I'm not that great with puzzles, so I like to be a little bit dummied down for me. All right, I'm going to take this apart, put it back in her box, and get out the other one. Just get it out, not start it. Let me just add, I've said this over and over, this brand, Ravensburger Puzzles, I don't know why anybody would want a different brand. They were satin finish. They have a great click when you get it right to let you know, yes, it fits right there. They're soft, but they're hard. The backside are all, just a comforting blue, and they come apart beautifully. You don't have to struggle and feel like you're gonna ruin it. So I wouldn't try to roll this kind up. Maybe you can. I've never rolled up any puzzle, but with a mat, I see people go, oh, well, we're gonna work on this later, and they roll it up and put it away. I think, how on earth does that work? I wouldn't do it. Anyway, if you have ever used this puzzle brand and you know of a brand that you love, would you let me know? Because these aren't cheap, but they're not super expensive. But is there a brand that, and I got it from Amazon, can't beat that, because there's not a store here in town that sells quality puzzles that I know of. So what I was going to say is, what do you use if you puzzle? Do you like high end, middle, low end? Does it not matter to you? Or are you just going for the picture and the time that it might take you to do it? I like 500 pieces because it's something I can do and get done. The next puzzle is also 500, and it's a nativity set, and it is Cobble Hill brand. So I don't know if everybody else has a favorite like I do. This is definitely it for me. Again, tell me if you know of a good one, if you don't mind. This brand is also very low dust. See, this is a black card table here, and it shows up every speck of dust that comes off of anything. But it's bad, to see dust, but it's also good to see how much you're not seeing, because with a regular puzzle, it's usually just dust, if you know what I mean, from the actual puzzle. And it's not a bad thing. That's how they make them, out of cardboard, But who wants to sit and see that? All right, she's back in the box. Last thing I want to say here is that these boxes are also super reinforced. So they're not going to, split with time as being opened and closed. I really, really like this. I can't get over how much better these are than other brands. But I'm going to put it on the shelf now and grab the next one. A 500-piece puzzle, random cut. There's a measurement. Away in the Manger. Cobble Hill brand. Poster inside to help you out there. That's good. I think this is going to be a smaller in diameter than the last one was. And I'm trying not to pick up the glare because I've got my ring light up here for extra light because this is a dark corner. This is my lighting in this corner. It's bad. Oh, we're supposed to have a hard freeze. This reminded me of this. A hard freeze on Wednesday. Today is Monday. That hard freeze, I hope. We, this year, in our area of the country, of the world, which is the Pacific Northwest near Seattle, had an explosion of stink bugs, which I had no experience with, but now I have. And they're very big, and they're very strong, and they do have an odor. And just Saturday, I think it was, one of the kids jumped up and said, "What's that?" And they spotted one up on the blinds in the other room. And so I got a fan, like a hand fan, and I scooped it up because I won't touch it. I'm afraid of bugs, most of them anyway. Well, not afraid. I have a healthy experience of respect. You don't bite me, I won't bite you kind of thing. Okay, so I got a hand fan, I scooped it up, and I flipped it too soon, and I flipped it behind the couch. Later on, I found it crawling up this door. And I opened the door, same fan, and I flipped it outside. And they're so big you could hear it hit the ground. I can already see that we're going to have a dust issue, but that's okay. It's natural and normal. It happens with most puzzles. But here's the pretty box, which I showed you, and I opened it. And it's got a big Cobble Hill Puzzle Company here. And I didn't look up where these are made. It came with a really nice poster, so if somebody's studying the box and they need to look at what's under this advertisement right here, now we know what's under it. And that's a clue right there. A signature is something you're looking for. I like the picture. I like the box. It's not as strong as the Ravensburger boxes, but it's not real weak either. And here's the bag the puzzle came in. And it's, like I said, already, look at that. I don't like that part. I'll just blow it off, you know what I mean? Because it's just paper. Get over it, Kendra. So here's something you don't find with Ravensburger brand. These two are not cut apart. So, they're still attached. And I guess we can say these pieces go together. And there'll probably be more like it. They're about half as thick as Ravensburger. But, it may be a beautiful, easy, wonderful puzzle. Who knows? So I'm just going to leave it here for now because I have so much to do today that I feel paralyzed at what to start with. And I think what I need to start with is bathing these poodles. There's a book, I can't remember what it was called now, something like Eat a Frog First Thing in the Morning, meaning successful people who get things done and are, able to complete tasks will do the nastiest thing first in their day. Not nasty, that's not nice. These little poodles are precious. But I don't like to bathe them. They don't like to be bathed, and I don't like to bathe them. But it needs to be done. And they're going to the groomer on Wednesday, so they'll get their hair cut, and it won't be so bad. Right now, their hair's in their face and everything. They're toy black poodles, and upkeep is a big deal when you have poodles. I am always jealous of people who have poodles and are able to do the grooming, the hair cutting part, the styling themselves. It's just not me. I don't even want to give them a bath, but I do. All right, that's that. I'm going to go on to the next thing.